Hi guys, Genevieve here. I'm gonna go ahead and do another collection video for you guys today. Sorry the gauntlet videos haven't gone out. I'm not really feeling them well this week, and I'd rather focus on other videos because there are other users who do gauntlets that you can preview. So today I want to look at the exotic Coaldron collection. I think this is a big deal, just like when I did the digester video, because, oh, look, I have 4 of them. They're not all fully trained, but I do have plans to fully train 4 of them. I'm gonna finish training them. I'm gonna finish training them when I finally get my, whatever this is called, Magmadon statue. I forget what the breed is called. Anyway, this guy's really good. He's got good stats, 15 million fish, and the statue boosts him by 70%. So definitely one that you want to get. Okay. I don't know what happened there. All right, so here's the guide on how to complete this collection best. So this is a combination. This advice is based on my personal experience, plus some simulations run by the user Ulek on the Discord channel. So he's done these simulations, and so I'm kind of combining his data with my experience. So there's 2 basic ways. It's kind of a spectrum, a gradient. You can either try to run it completely free with 1 bag, or you can run it with 3 or 4 bags, and the time varies. So some people like to do free bags, and then they do paid bags towards the end to try to secure it if they're running out of time. Others just do all paid bags, or you start with paid bags to kind of get some items secured, and then you switch to free bags. So the searches that you want to do for free bags and paid bags are a little different. I will tell you, if you do free bags with no speed ups, the total projected average time is 123 hours. That is 5 days. And the event, I don't think it's open yet for regular guys. I've got the writer ribbon up right now, so I forget when it opens for non-writers. So 5 days is a really tight squeeze. You can make it with ads, but most of the searches aren't long enough to go overnight, the recommended searches. So use ads, be careful, you might have to pay for a few. This is a really hard collection. And so obviously if you use 3 or 4 bags, it cuts that time down. So instead of 5 days, I'm just doing the rough math in my head, it's about 2 or 3 days with 3 bags. And I usually finish a collection in less than 36 hours with 4 bags as a writer. So if you're a writer and you want to pay and get this out of the way, or get multiples, it'll take about 24 to 36 hours depending on how you do it. And if you do free bags, it'll take you 5 days. So keep that in mind. All right, so I'm just gonna go item by item. And part of this is because there's a certain amount of time that you need to search to get the item. So sometimes if you do too long of a search, you actually waste the time. So looking at the tail fins, the best search here is, so you're not wasting time, if you're doing 1 bag, is actually the half hour. And some people have commented that they just prefer to spam the half-hour searches, which is a fine way to do it too. That ensures that you're not wasting any time. It just means you're gonna have a lot of searches without items. But this also is a search that if you wear the alpha costume and use a speed up, you can get 1 search done in about a minute, including your ad time and all the clicking time. So you can, for this one, if you're using free bags, use half-hour searches with a bunch of ads. You should be able to get 5 searches done per hour with your speed-up ads, and then with the regular half-hour search, that's actually 7. So 5 for your ads plus 2 regular, so you can do 7 an hour. You'll probably get 1 of these about every 3 searches. So if you can do 7 searches an hour, you can get 2 to 3 of these, 2 minimum of these every hour, so you could get this one done in 7 hours. So if you're active playing, you can get these done in 7 hours by using half-hour searches. If you're using 3 or 4 bags, go for the 8-hour search. You can pretty much get most of those done in 1 or 2 searches. So that's an advantage. It actually ends up being about the same time as doing the free bag. So you can get it done in about 7 hours with the half-hour search on free bags, or do an 8-hour search. But if you use speed ups, you could get the 8-hour search done in about the same amount of time with speed ups if you need to do a second one. So if you're paying, I would recommend doing an 8-hour, use your speed ups, and then do an extra half-hour search or 2-hour search if you need less than 7 items after that. So I hope that makes sense to clarify. Free bags do the half-hour, paid bags do the 8-hour. Use speed ups for both if you are active playing. Okay, so then looking at, I guess these are claws. You need about, roughly 2 hours of searching to get the item. So you kind of either spam the half-hour or use the 3 hours sometimes. But again, I think this would be like the tail fin. You can spam the half hours with the alpha costume, use your speed up, and you can get 7 done an hour. And because you need 12, and you, let's see, you can get about 2 every hour with this method. Maybe not quite, so you could get it done. You need 12 of them, so you can get it done in about 6 hours, 6 to 7 hours of active play with the half hour. If you're paying, use the 6-hour search. You can probably get most of them in one search, especially if you're a writer. But again, it seems the best course is just to do the half hours in this one, unless you use speed ups. So if you're going for time efficiency, use 6-hour with speed ups. If you're going for cost efficiency, go for half hour with speed ups. Don't really waste your time on the 3-hour search. Okay, for the skulls, we need 10 of them, and really you need about 3 hours of searching to unlock the item. Even if you get multiple items in one bag, you need about 3 hours of searching. So if you are doing free bags, you want to do the half hour and spam, but it's gonna take 6, that's how math works, 6 half-hour searches. So you're only going to be able to get 1 per hour, even with the half-hour and speed-ups. So it'll take about, if you can get 1 per hour and you need 10, that's 10 hours of active play to get all of the guys that you need for this. Maybe 9, depending on how the math works out. So about 9 or 10 hours to get this. If you're paying, do the 3-hour with speed ups. And so you're having multiple bags. So you'll get multiple items in one 3-hour search possibly. So half hour with every option you want to do speed ups, but for time efficiency, do 3-hour with speed ups. For cost efficiency, do half hour with speed ups. Okay, and last of all, for this weird goofy mask, this is the longest search. You actually need about 4.5 hours, and there's no half-hour search. So this item is going to be a little bit more challenging, but thankfully you only need 8 of them. So your ideal search for this, for cost efficiency, is to run the 2-hour search with speed ups and throw in some 1 hours in there. But 2 hours with speed ups, and that pretty much gets you, after watching all the ads, less than 20 minutes for the 2-hour search. So you can do 1 of those each hour. And so I don't feel like figuring out all the math, but basically you can guarantee an item bag about every 2 hours, but you can get multiple items in a bag. You never know if you're going to get like 1 or 4 in a bag. So it takes a bit longer to get 1 item for this. So this is going to be the hardest one to do, but for cost efficiency, do 2 or 1 hour searches. For time efficiency, go ahead and run the 8-hour searches with speed ups. And that's going to be the most time efficient. And this is generally a method that you can apply to all events, and everyone's a different player. Everyone puts a different amount of time into the game, but pretty much every collectible on for every event. It's different for regular collections. I can't comment with as much accuracy, but for these, if they have half-hour searches, use the alpha costume and speed ups, and you should be able to get it done in a couple days. And this is a must-have dragon. 15 million per hour is an amazing rate. You really need to get this dragon. I have 4. I'm not going to be getting any extra. I'm going to be trying to get a couple in my new game. I don't need any more in this game, so this is going to be sitting idle. But definitely try to secure this dragon. If you don't have much runes, do the free bag method as much as you can. Short searches with speed ups. If you have extra runes, whether or not you're a writer, I would recommend actually using paid bags to get more than 1. If you can get 2, that's great. If you can get 3, that's even better. Because this is just a phenomenal dragon to have really nice high rates, and there is a good statue for him. So I think that sums it up. I hope that's straightforward enough. And you can do a combination of the 2 methods, like I said in the beginning. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you guys are able to snag exotic Coaldron, what method you decide to go with, or what method you went with at the end of the event, and let me know what worked for you. I like hearing from everybody's experience. So this is Genevieve, plays Rise of Berk. Thanks for watching, and good luck with getting exotic Coaldron.